I'm John York. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Opening Lines. The reader was Jack Claff. It was produced by Mark Berman and is a peer production for BBC Radio 4. All the episodes so far are available on BBC Sounds, where you can also subscribe to the series.
And we'll begin our dramatisation of the trial straight after the news.
They are hyenas and they feast on the weak.
I'm Richard Harrington, and this is Making of a Fugitive.
He left his life and he left his wife and children.
They exist in a world outside the law, always hiding who they really are.
It's literally a case of catch me if you can.
They may run, but they are not free.
I had a nose job, facelift, teeth done, 2 hair transplants.
This is the stuff of spy movies.
Making of a Fugitive. Listen on BBC Sounds.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. The Defence Secretary, John Healey, has confirmed that the government is considering using military facilities to house migrants. Speaking to Laura Kunzberg, he said there was recognition that the Home Office alone couldn't deal with illegal migration and other departments, including his own, would have to be involved. More than 1,000 people crossed the Channel in small boats yesterday. The Conservative leader, Kemi Badenoch, said the government needed a deterrent but had been wrong to scrap her party's Rwanda policy. Police say almost 900 arrests were made at a demonstration in London yesterday in support of the banned group Palestine Action. Most people were detained under the Terrorism Act. Our correspondent Simon Jones has been reading a statement from the police.
The violence we encountered during the operation was coordinated and carried out by a group of people, many wearing masks to conceal their identity, intent on creating as much disorder as possible. But this protest was organised by a group called Defend Our Juries, who are opposing the ban on Palestine Action. And they actually accused the police of being heavy-handed, and they say what they did is effectively impossible to enforce and a preposterous waste of resources.
President Zelensky has described a massive Russian missile and drone attack on Ukraine overnight as a deliberate crime and an attempt to prolong the war. At least 3 people were killed in Kyiv, where government buildings were hit. Mr. Zelensky's hometown of Kryvyi Rih was also targeted. Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has resigned after less than a year in office. Mr. Ishiba has faced mounting criticism after his Liberal Democratic Party lost their majority in Parliament. The party was due to decide tomorrow whether to hold an early leadership contest, which was effectively a vote of confidence in Mr. Ishiba. A British-born Italian teenager has officially been proclaimed the Catholic Church's first millennial saint. Carlo Acutis has been dubbed God's influencer for spreading Catholic teachings online. He died in 2006. BBC News.
This is BBC Radio 4. Now, Ed Harris's darkly comic dramatisation of Kafka's classic novel, The Trial. Joseph Kay is arrested for an unknown crime. What follows is a debauched, oppressive nightmare where his most intimate secrets will be laid bare.
The Trial by Franz Kafka.